Well, I watched Frozen again. And let me start by saying Frozen, it's not a bad movie, but I would rate it like a 6 out of 10. I don't think it is the awesome movie many people claim it to be. Sure, technically it looks really good, visually stunning, and for a Disney movie, it's probably one of the most polished animated works ever. I definitely see that. But beneath all that perfection lies a movie that doesn't really work. Let me put it like that. It doesn't really work, at least not for me. So yeah, I get why people like it in terms of the visuals and maybe some of the catchy songs. Some sisterly love, the magical snow powers. I mean, yeah, I definitely like a movie with snow and magic. That's always cool. So I get that. But for me, Frozen feels emotionally really thin, and structurally, it's yeah, it's really weak. I mean, this is somewhat of a classic, I suppose, but it's not Lion King, it's not Aladdin, it's not Beauty and the Beast, it's not even close. So I don't really understand the praise this movie gets. So what is this movie really about? Well, the story centers around Elsa, who is a young queen with apparently dangerous ice powers, and she struggles to control those powers. And she has an optimistic sister, Anna, and Elsa, apparently because she's scared for her powers, decides to leave the kingdom, and Anna decides to save Elsa. That's basically the plot. I mean, doesn't make any sense to me, but sure. And because Elsa accidentally plunges the whole kingdom into eternal winter because Elsa has magic ice powers. So yeah, she uses her powers apparently, and then the whole kingdom gets put into eternal winter. That's what it is. And then Anna is going to save her. So it's more about Anna being the hero than it is about Elsa being the hero. Um, but yeah, it does make sense there already for me. But sure, the premise, it's it's really thin, but yeah, I suppose visually it looks really good. Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the movie, the icy texture, the snowflakes, the frozen landscape, it's all really breathtaking. I gotta give credit where credit is due. But once you look past all this ice and snow, then the cracks definitely start to show. So, yeah, what works in this movie? Yeah, it looks beautiful, absolutely stunning, especially during the holiday season. If you love Christmas movies, if you like movies with a lot of snow and magic, then this movie will definitely look like a painting on screen. Absolutely. It's crisp, it's immersive, and I mean, the ice castle sequence, that's probably one of the most beautiful scenes in the movie. So yeah, sure, that definitely works. The animation, it is truly incredible. And the music, I mean, the songs, I, I'm not sure about the songs. I mean, we have Let It Go. It's probably a global anthem for some reason, but I don't like the song, and not necessarily because I don't like the song in the movie. In the movie, it definitely works, but I think I don't like the song anymore because it has been played so many times on the radio. Like it makes me want to blow my brains out. That's how many times they've been playing it on the radio and whatnot. It's really overused, and for me, doesn't work anymore. But that's probably the only song that works, that has some power to it, that has some emotional, substance to it, and that makes it, I suppose, iconic. But all the other songs, very forgettable, absolutely forgettable. I don't like any of the other songs. So, but then that's me. Now, if you compare that to classics like The Lion King, for instance, I mean, all the songs are awesome. If you compare it to Aladdin, all the songs are instant classics. If you compare it to Pocahontas, all the songs work. And if you put a lot of songs in a movie, then you have to make sure that they work. And I don't think they do a good job with the songs in Frozen, except for the Let It Go song. But then again, I don't like it because it has been played out. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what works for me, I suppose. There's a lot of things that I don't like about this movie. And the first thing that really is really weak in the movie is the storytelling. I mean, the world building, there isn't really any world building. It's really paper thin. I mean, we have Elsa who has this magic ice powers, but where do they come from? What's the origin? How does it work? How does the kingdom even work? Why are there trolls or gnomes? Why do they exist? Why is there a walking snowman? You know, Olaf. What's going on? Why does everyone accept that magic is just a thing? It's really underdeveloped, and I would have loved to see a little bit more lore, a more world building, and I have a lot of questions that are unanswered in this movie, and that is a problem for me. So the storytelling is absolutely weak, and don't even get me started on the side characters. I mean, they're all really annoying, absolutely annoying, atrocious side characters. Um, I mean, let's stay with Olaf, the snowman. I mean, I get why kids probably love him, but oh my God, is he annoying? I don't understand why they did it. I don't understand why they put it in a movie like this. And for side characters, I would have loved to see a little bit more of Sven, the reindeer, like Entangled. We have Maximus. I would have loved to have seen them do something more with Sven, the reindeer. I think that would have been awesome. But yeah, they didn't. So yeah, the side characters are absolutely atrocious. I don't understand anything about them. It's they're not fun. I don't think the jokes really work. I suppose they are there for comic relief, especially Olaf, but he's just annoying. You know, uh, I don't know why he's there in the first place, but sure. I guess some people like him, especially the kids will love him. And then something that is a serious problem in this movie, and that is there isn't a real antagonist. There is not a real villain. If you look at the 101 Dalmatians. You have Cruella, absolute villain. The Lion King, we have Scar, absolute awesome villain. In Frozen, we have no one. I mean, sure, Hans is the villain, but that's a late twist in the movie. Basically the movie ends and in the last 10 minutes you get this twist. Oh, Hans is the villain. And it's super weak. It's super unearned. I, I don't know why they thought this would be a good idea. I mean, he betrays Anna, and his betrayal feels like a desperate attempt to inject some conflict into the story that didn't have any. This movie doesn't have any conflict. you know, if you want to have a hero in the movie, whether it be Anna, whether it be Elsa, you got to make sure you have a good villain. And this movie doesn't have a good villain, so there's no tension, there's nothing going on. So without a clear antagonist, there is no tension. It's just confusion. So the lack of a compelling villain is definitely a big problem in this movie. I definitely didn't like that. And of course, Hans, he gets this twist. Oh, Hans is evil. Yeah, okay, I guess. And instead of going like, oh my God, he's evil. Oh, surprise, surprise. It's more like, yeah, okay, sure, why not? There isn't really any shock value. It doesn't really do anything to deepen the story. It just feels very, how convenient. that he is the villain. How convenient that it plays out like that. So yeah, those things are definitely very problematic in this movie. Very weak storytelling, annoying side characters, not a really good villain, and the twist in the end, it doesn't work. The humor doesn't work either. So yeah, a lot of problems in this movie. So yeah, Frozen definitely a feast for the eyes, and yeah, for the heart not so much. The animation it dazzles, it razzles, it looks great. The Let It Go song, I suppose it's probably one of the most memorable songs in Disney movie history, but that's probably where it ends, all the good things. I mean, it's somewhat charming, this movie. It's well meaning, but the story definitely lacks depth. The characters are inconsistent. The twist is laughably weak. And I think this movie is absolutely one of the most overrated Disney movies of all time. Yeah, I said it. So for me, this movie, it's a fun movie to watch, but it deserves no more than a 6 out of 10. But then again, that's my take on this movie. What do I really know? Let me know what you think of this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.